morning and welcome back to another episode in the van build series.
Yeah, so Graham was busy last night whilst I was settling Max in bed, and he's done a mock-up of the plans of what the van's going to look like, i.e. the bed, the shower, the kitchen, a sofa that turns into a bed for Maximus. We toyed with different ideas, haven't we?
We have. I think this is going to be the best layout for us because it means that we can have a full-size, king-size bed here if we put some side pods on.
For the big man.
For the big man.
And you can stand up in the shower as well.
Yeah. With it being at the front, we're gonna look at the roof in the next couple of episodes and get something on there to get it up, and then cut some of the roof space out back to one of the support beams. But it's not pretty, the mock-up, but it gives a idea of where we're going to be. So we're stood in what will be the bed now.
Yeah.
There'll then be a divider here onto a bench seat, which will extend out with a fold out at the bottom and a slide out at the side. And that'll give Maximus a good size bed to sleep on. Over in the other corner there will be the shower and the loo. We've got the little chair in there at the moment, so we could sit in and see there was room.
I think it's going to be the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen there.
Yeah. We bought a little camping stove top, didn't we, from Aldi yesterday?
We did.
So we're thinking we're just going to have two of them and just buy an oven.
We'll see how it goes. We don't know exactly yet. No. Obviously it'll be a little bit higher. That's just for space representation, for floor space there. But we've got to get some kind of cooking and a little sink and a worktop prep area. And then there will be, and
I'm going to turn them.
The front seats are going to go.
Turn round, so we can sit and eat. And have some kind of table from here to pull out. Yeah,
next to the door, either on the side of the shower. The shower, I want to look at making the doors slide from the corner and back. So this corner here will be sliding doors out. So what it means is when Maximus's bed's out, we can still get access to the loo down this little area here, because his bed should come out somewhere to about this sort of line here. So it means we've still got a channel to get to the loo and get past him, and to the door. We'll leave a little space down to the step as well for letting Freya out to have a whittle. But yeah, the chairs will spin there, and either we'll mount a table that hooks on the side there, so two can sit there and one can sit on the end of the bench seat, so we can sit and eat comfortably. And in the daytime, if Maximus just wants to chill out and lie down, he can just lie on the bench seat and we can sit over there, or someone could be sat on the bench seat and he can be sat over there. Probably he'll spend most of his time sat in the driver's seat pressing the horn. So I might have to find a way to disconnect the horn.
Yeah, that might be a plan.
We've used Floor Plan Creator on Google to put a bit of a better mock-up together. So where the circle is where the side door will be, and ignore the couch style seats. It's all they had, but you can see.
They're like IKEA seats.
That's what it looks like, IKEA furniture.
An armchair. So Graham's going to be driving the van in an armchair, like a real armchair.
Wouldn't that be nice? We've got we've got the swivel seat there, and then the walkway through, and you can see the shower, the kitchen unit over to that side, and then the bench seat in the daytime position, and our bed at the back.
To Maximus's bed. The bench seat will turn into Maximus's bed at night time.
So we'll show that now. And that will be Maximus's bed. So you can still see that there should still be a little channel that we can walk through to get to the shower and get over, if we've got that corner door on the shower, to the sliding door. As we move back into day mode, the bed moves back, and then you can see the table hanging on the door there.
Graham's going to make some kind of hinge so it can be stowed away when it's not used, the table. We can use that for eating or working on.
We may even have another pull-out section from under our bed to give a little bit more counter surface, but we can look at all these things as we go along. This is just getting the basic outline and layout visualized and in our heads. And then I've got something to work to as we start putting everything together.
I think we're making the best use of the space we've got,
Definitely.
for sure.
Meanwhile.
Right, the plan for today.
Yeah, we didn't get done what we wanted to get done last time. So I'm going to finish cleaning these holes out where the seats were bolted down and get some, is it back to rust?
I think to be fair, you've done a good enough job to get the rust stuff on, get the paint on and fill them out. So I think if you just start with brushing some of the rust stuff on, that needs half an hour to go off.
Okay. And
then paint some of the hammerite in. And once that's set off, I'll mix some of the filler and we'll bung them up and fill them out. It's glass fibre filler we've got for the holes, so that'll set solid in there.
And he's got his mask.
And I've got a mask this time. Yeah.
Move! I am your father.
After me telling him off so much, I didn't know he was doing it without a mask out there because I was obviously in the van busy and he was out the van busy. It's only when I saw the video back.
And I just get going on things and my mind gets focused and I crack on, but it was stupidity really, because I did have the vacuum on the day before and there was no dust at all. And even in the morning, I did have the vacuum on for a little while, but then I just was cracking on and focused on doing the job and mixing the filler and getting the filler on and then just rubbing it back a little bit and going again. So I've got a bit of fine surface filling to do on the side now. I'll just give it a rough up again. And then most of the sanding after that will be hand sanding anyway. I've got some 300 grit wet and dry and I've got some 1500 grit wet and dry. So that'll get the filler to a nice smooth level and I'll 1500 grit all the rest that are primed, ready to have another coat of prime and then rub it back again, ready for paint. I did fill out the little dink on the door. Let's just go back over. Let the camera adjust. So I put a little bit of filler in the dink here, started building that out, and I got some of the rustings on here, which is taking care of this rust, but I'm going to rub this back anyway, flatten it up a bit, and then I'll put another coat of the rustings on again, and then that'll get a rub back and a spray as well. Get cracking, eh?
Yep, let's get cracking. Overkill on that, but I'd rather do overkill than underkill the consistency. Better to do it now than later. Once the van's all fitted, but then we'll be stripping it back out again.
Dent on the back corner, so I'll put a bit of filler in that. I've also been coming round and just sorting out that door there. It's starting to look something like on the line again now, and that just needs rubbing back a bit, maybe another little bit of filler. I have had the rust treatment on there. Well, it's been a productive morning again. We've got quite a lot done. Shell's done all of the holes now. They're ready for filler. So I think I'll mix some of that filler and start filling that out. But I just want to get that sanded back first on that side and get some primer on the bare metal. And that's that side finished then, and the door's pretty much finished. Disappointed in Halfords there, really. Much better. Seems to be about double the amount in this Motive one than there is in this Halfords primer. So I'll leave a nice review on the website for them. Right, okay, I'm inside the van now. Shell's just met her mum and she's had to go to the shops. Maximus is going to be back soon, so she did the rust treatment, hammerite, and that's all dried off now. So I'm going to be doing the filler. This is fiberglass filler, where it's got fiberglass in the filler. First of all, I'm going to cut some fiberglass tape down. I'm going to bung a bit in the holes first to give it something else to bond onto. So I'm just going to cut some little squares, put them in, and get some filler mix and just fill up the holes. Tied it up a bit, and the back of the van is them holes are all drying off nicely now. I put some more filler on and sanded back that corner dint, and then got some primer on. There's a couple of little bits that just need filling out. I ended up sticking some more filler in this and then priming again. There's a little bit more that needs filling, but it's looking really good now. For this side, I just can't leave things alone, really. I've had a quick go with some R2, which is like T-cuts, and just took some of the other marks off. And the door, I've just had another spray over that and taken some marks off this side as well. So that little bit of rust is filled out and sprayed, primed now. I just need to tackle that little bit down there, but I might just touch that up at the end of the day. It's at the bottom of the door. I'll give it a rub, a little prime, and touch it up. And then it can all have a buff once it's painted. You brought me a present? Hello, you brought me a present? It's lovely, that present. Thank you. You brought me a present? Oh, thank you. I like that present. Don't let him see you, though. Go on, off you go. I think that's it this time, though. I don't think we've got any more time this week. We've got commitments, we've got meetings. So I think we'll be saying bye for now. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Ring the bell as well. Comment if you can. Our first target is to get to 100 subscribers. Thank you once again for watching, and it's probably not as long this week as it was last week, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye for now.